back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Cherub and I'm a digital artist and doll customizer just trying to share my art online. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience with ArtFight as someone who's been participating for the past 3 years. So if you've never heard of ArtFight or never had it explained to you, it's essentially an art trading game that takes place during the whole month of July on the official ArtFight website. Players are placed into 2 different themed teams. This year the teams were Stardust versus Seafoam, and you earn points for your team by attacking players on the opposite team. Attacks are drawings that you make of the other player's characters. You can also attack your own team, but you earn less points for the attack. Some simple rules to make the game fair and fun for everyone. You must be 13 years of age to make an account. You are not allowed to start attacking before the set time on July 1st. You are only allowed to upload original characters. Fan characters are allowed, but they have to be original designs. There are a few other rules pertaining to guidelines, what you can and can't draw, etc., but these are just the main ones. ArtFight has surged in popularity this year due to gaining traction on TikTok. There has been a huge influx of new users, and you can tell. A lot of these new users just don't bother to read the rules, and I saw a lot of users starting to attack before July 1st, which is a big no-no. It's an event for artists of all skill levels. No matter how long you've been drawing, everyone is welcome to join. And I've seen so many young or more inexperienced artists being scared or discouraged to join because people will put in their bios on the website that they only want high quality attacks, or they don't want beginner artists to attack them. This is a very entitled mindset and not at all in the spirit of ArtFight. Young and new artists are just as capable of making high quality art, even if their style isn't as developed. I've been drawing for 9 years and my style isn't always consistent and definitely not always high quality. Another gripe I have is when people complain about no one attacking them or not receiving revenges. Of course, it's always nice when someone attacks you or revenges your attack, but you are never guaranteed a revenge or owed a revenge if you attack someone. Begging and guilt-tripping people to attack and revenge you is going to get you nowhere, and it's actually against the rules and can get you kicked off the site. You are more likely to get attacks and revenges if you're putting in the effort and following a lot of people. I know for me, my main priority this year was getting to my friend group first and then revenge any strangers who had attacked me. A big problem that I've noticed this year is people not following artists' character permissions, such as whitewashing, changing body types, removing disabilities, and so much more. A character's skin color, body type, and disability could be integral parts to that character and can't just be changed or removed. I've personally been a victim of this in the past and know a lot of people that this has happened to. One thing that has been an issue since the conception of ArtFight is the site itself. The site has only been around since 2016, and before that the game was hosted on a couple different forums. I understand that the staff and volunteers have a lot on their plate, not just with ArtFight but in their own real lives, but the amount of times the site crashes or needs maintenance during the month is just ridiculous. It was actually so bad this year that they added 3 extra days to the fight to make up for how often the site was down. I've seen a lot of people complain about the UI and navigation of the site. Navigating the site can be quite difficult for new and even experienced users. It's not very user-friendly at all, and many of the features are hidden, especially on mobile, which can make it less accessible to users who don't use computers. A couple quick things that I want to see fixed in the future are the search function. Being able to search specific users and characters would be a game changer. Builder Art brought this up in his video about ArtFight, but I completely agree. A point multiplier system would add incentive to attack users who don't have many attacks. And being able to add several targets in mass attacks so it shows up on more than one user's page. This way, everyone included in the attack would be able to revenge it. Alright, I feel like we've warmed up enough, so let's talk about the Human Centipede. So if you don't know, the movie Human Centipede is a body horror movie where humans are turned into a centipede. I'm not going to go into detail, but if you're curious, just look it up. TikTok user Mugs and Cups posted this video with the caption, "Stardust Centipede. This video is satire BTW. Hope y'all get the joke." Some people can't read, I guess, and decided to take this joke way too seriously and actually go ahead with making art fight attacks of this nature. It got so bad that the mods had to address it in the official art fight Discord server and firmly restate that rules do not allow for attacks like these, as it counts as NSFW and is against the rules. Many users updated their permissions in fear of their characters being drawn in one of these attacks. Okay, I feel like I've covered the main things I've been unhappy with this art fight, but I don't want you guys to think I'm some kind of maniac art fight hater, because I really do enjoy participating in it each July, despite the complaints. So let's end on a high note and talk about why I love art fight. The community on the site and the Discord is full of such kind-hearted and compassionate artists, and I've made so many friends through art fight and discovered so many cool artists. I've got some first-hand testimonials from real art fight users, so let's hear what they have to say. Moonlight says, "This was my first year participating after being a spectator for a while, and it was really fun. The community around it was so engaging, and I found a lot of new artists to follow that I would have never come on my radar without it. I got a little iffy about how some people on TikTok were going about it though. I saw a lot of discourse about the spirit of some of the mass attacks, where they were going for as many characters as possible, but in doing so, weren't really giving a lot of love or effort to some of the characters. I think every year there's going to be discourse about how people conduct themselves regarding the event, so I think as long as people are having fun and being kind to themselves and others, I could care less about the quality of an attack, because, as always, every year, without fail, there are also people who are very rude to new artists. I personally had a lot of fun and loved seeing all of the beginning artists get so motivated and have so much fun with the event." Ghostface Fada had this to say, "It's sad to see the skyrocketing of users using AI art for both their character designs as well as attacks. As someone who has a fairly anatomically focused style, seeing people use AI to make something that they themselves could achieve with practice, time, and effort is just really disheartening, and especially for newer and younger artists just starting their art careers. Seeing things like that can be discouraging. I know the staff is hard at work every day to make sure any AI art spotted by themselves or users is immediately taken down. And it'll be a long time until AI art isn't used in the extent it is right now, but it's out of control entirely, where sometimes the 8 recent attacks are all AI art." To wrap things up, I just want to say I'm so grateful for all the attacks I've received. They're all so beautiful, so let's take a look at them. Sil_Heartwing drew my alien girl Nova with a character that belongs to a quirky creature. I absolutely adore the poses and coloring, and they look like they're having so much fun. Another Nova drawing. Cinemanate depicts her at a concert, absolutely slaying it on stage. I love the lighting in the background in this one. Nephrite666 and Emerald_Forest both drew Cam. And I love the calm atmosphere in Nef's piece. It really matches Chamomile's calm and collected vibe. I love the pose and line art in Emerald's drawing. Yet another Nova drawing. She's been so popular this year, and I only added her to the site on the 24th. I'm so glad she's so popular, though I really love her design. Hexamus did such a good job capturing her fun and bubbly personality with this pose. I love the coloring on the hair and the pearl necklace she has. Sazandora drew my cyberpunk-inspired character .exe. I love the motion they were able to achieve with her hair tendrils. Very cute. My bestie Archie Ghostface Vada drew my persona Cupid. I love everything about this, the pose, the colors, the background. She's so 2000s pop star and I'm eating it up. RC Survivor and Wild Decay both drew .exe. RC Survivor perfectly captures her pop star energy in this cute chibi pose, and Wild Decay made a fake poster for a possible gig. I love this idea so much and the composition is great. Turnips drew my character Ruby. I love the color and moody vibe this piece has, and the addition of the scythe is very in character for her. Momonobore drew this hilarious shitpost of .exe holding a flaming record, showing that her tracks truly are fire. I love the shocked look on her face, like, did I do that? Last but not least, Ghostboy drew Cupid in this adorable pose, throwing up a peace sign to the camera. The soft shading and gradient background really show off how sweet and wholesome she is. Thank you for sticking around if you made it to the end of the video. There will be a link to all the artists featured in this video in the description below. While you're down there, be sure to like and subscribe to become one of my angels. Be sure to follow my socials if you want to see more super cool. Be sure to follow all my socials if you want to see more super cool, awesome art. Be notified of new uploads. I'm trying to get consistent with posting and grow my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!